Double penetration.
I love DPs.
Like double penetration.
Some double penetration.
Double penetration on your own with some solo play.
Hello, and welcome to the Double Penetration Podcast. Penetrating your minds and souls. Here are your hosts, Creep and Steel.
Woo! What the fuck is that, motherfuckers? We are back at you with another Double Penetration Podcast with your host. He's your friend, Mr. Chris Steele, and I am your favorite motherfucking creep, bringing you volume 64?
Goddamn right, creep.
Oh my god, I got it right for the first time fucking ever. Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily the first time, but it's probably the first time in a good 6 months.
We have a special fucking guest for y'all tonight.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Yes. And who?
Super excited.
JackieOhh.
And
Yes, my name is JackieOhh.
JackieOhh. That's what I heard. That's what I hear in my head when creep said, "We're gonna have JackieOhh on." I'm like, hell yeah.
I get that all the time. Like, it's never just an O. It's always like an O.
I think what it is you have two H's, so I think people want to extend that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They bring it to like 6.
Yeah. I guarantee I'll probably put it probably around like 17.
Oh,
know?
yeah. Make it your own.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'll extend it pretty far, you know. Who knows? But
Oh my god, I fucking love it.
what's that, creep?
I just love it.
Oh.
You want to know what else I love? I'll tell you what else I love. I love following you on Twitter, Mr. Chris Steele, at Mr. Chris Steele, MrKrisSteel.
It's pretty professional of you, creep.
I tried.
It's very professional. You know what, friends? You can go follow my friend Creep at CreepXQueen on Twitter. I would spell it out, but I've not practiced spelling Creep's name out when I, do plugs because I've only plugged myself. So just follow CreepXQueen on Twitter and creepqueen.com where you can go find all sorts of sweet smut. And our friend Jackie has some sweet smut as well. Jackie, tell our friends where they can find all your awesomeness.
Yes. On Twitter, I am JackieOhh7. And on Instagram, it's JackieOhh_.
Yes. So like when you what got you doing porn? What inspired you to do this?
I think I've been watching porn since I was about 9 years old. Wow. So I think my whole life I've really been manifesting this career and this desire. I just knew that I had to wait for the right time. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I talked to my mom about it and she was like, go for it. And here I am.
I fucking love that. That's such a good way to fucking put that too.
I wanted to be transparent and I didn't want to hide anything. So I just wanted to make sure that I was doing everything the right way. And I'm happy and I love what I do.
You didn't want your mom browsing the internet one day and come across JackieOhh and be like, what the fuck?
No, it's so funny because she knows that my name is JackieOhh. She just doesn't know how I spell it. So she doesn't know how to look it up. She's like, I tried everything. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Well, I don't want to take away a listener, but hopefully she doesn't listen to this because she's going to eventually figure it out.
We'll see. We'll find out.
Hi, Mom.
Right?
Yeah, right?
Oh, God. So you do mainstream porn, right?
I do.
Or do you do both? Do you do kind of cam stuff and mainstream stuff?
So I'll do my own content. I've only cammed a couple times.
Okay. But you do mini vids and shit like that?
Yeah. I definitely prefer to cam with somebody else. I don't know. My ADHD starts to act up and I just get bored. And I get way too distracted to do something like that by myself. But I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. You just have to be super patient. But I definitely prefer the whole, camera guy. And I definitely prefer the whole scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely my preference.
What's it like on a porn set? Is it kind of boring waiting to, get the scene going? Or are you oh no, I'm
always
anxious.
I wouldn't say anxious. I'm just kind of all right, let's get this going, guys. I'm in the mood. Let's just get I got my acting skills ready. Everybody's ready. And then sometimes you just gotta, cut and make sure the lube's there. And if it's gonna be a fake cream pie, you just gotta make sure you have all the tools and the essentials and everything on deck before you go. So it's definitely a lot of waiting around, but
Mhm.
when it's go time, it's go time.
Yeah. See, now if I always wanted to like kind of be like that fly on the wall, taking a look at the porn set and seeing what's going on. But I feel like if I did that, the magic for me would be lost.
Oh, you have no idea.
I was,
Like,
yeah.
I can't even watch porn and think of it the same way.
Yeah.
Like I don't at all.
I
I
guess-
wouldn't say that it's ruined. It's just not the same.
I guess it's kind of like if you were at Disney World and you saw Mickey Mouse's head fall off, it would really ruin that illusion.
Honestly, that's a great comparison.
Yeah. Well, see, I hugged Mickey Mouse one time when I was 7 years old. My mom and dad took a picture of it, and then I recently saw that picture, and I'm like, man, my hand is really gripping Mickey's ass. So,
Was it really?
oh yeah,
Do you have this picture? I fucking need it.
it's at
For
my parents'
science.
house. But next time I swing by there, I will do a photo scan with my telephone and post it.
That is funny.
Wonder
Yeah,
if
I did
Dis-
some creep shit as a kid, and now
Yeah.
here I
So, like-
Here I am.
am.
So
It's
how
like mandatory.
how old were you when
Right.
you lost your virginity and all that funness?
I mean, I didn't even kiss a guy until I was 18.
Me neither.
I lost my virginity when I was 18, and my first blowjob was when I was 19. So I was definitely like a late bloomer.
So were you like just sheltered
Same.
or
No, not even. I was just like in high school, I was way too high to care about boys or anything, but I was just kind of like in my room masturbating all of the time. I did not care about boys. And then I lost my virginity the third night of college.
Wow.
Like a typical slut.
your life? We have some parallels. I sat in my room and got high and masturbated a lot too, but
Oh my God.
it was definitely all before I was 18 though. So when
Yeah,
you
so I had a lot of sexual desires built up.
yeah. So
Oh
when
my
you
god, I can imagine. And the fantasies from watching that much fucking porn in your whole life, like 10 years worth of fucking porn, you were probably like locked and loaded, ready to go, knew exactly what the fuck you were doing and shit.
I felt it. Like I just felt like I was born to do it.
so how long have you been in the business?
So the first time I ever shot porn was back in September. And then the first time I did it was kind of like, all right, I'm just going to kind of get it out of my system.
Mhm.
And, you know, it was just kind of like one of those things. And then a couple months later, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to go for it again, you know? And that's kind of when Jackie was born back in January. So not even for that long, but I'm loving it.
So you're relatively new then, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
So you're like fresh faced, you know, ready to conquer the world. Like
Yeah. I'll say, yeah.
Who
Like,
is-
I did shot her first and, you know, all that fun stuff, which was cool.
who are some of your favorite like porn stars that you watched growing up and stuff like that?
Oh my God, it's so funny. So when I was 16, I watched a lot of Blacked. And I would always watch Jack Slayer. And then a couple months ago, I got the chance to film with him, and it was literally a dream come true. Like
oh my god,
I
that's
couldn't.
amazing.
Yeah, right. Like I couldn't even help myself. Like I had to tell him. I was like, I've been watching you since I was 16 years old. Like I can't believe this is happening.
How old are you now? I know that's, you know, kind of ungentlemanly of me to ask a lady how
You
old
don't
she
have
is.
to answer.
No, I don't mind. I'm 22.
Oh, okay. You're still way young.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a baby.
Yeah.
People think I'm older. I've gotten 32 once. I'm like,
why? You don't look older.
I've always gotten that. Like, I
Really?
remember when I was like 16 walking into the liquor store.
So did you use like your sexuality like in your favor? Like, because if I was a hot chick at 16 years old, I would have walked into the liquor store trying to get some guy to buy me some booze and be like, I'll give you a hand job in the back if you buy me some liquor, and then
Oh
get the
my-
liquor. No, and then not give him the hand job and then dip out and be like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Oh, I was like, Chris, you know, nobody actually probably gave that hand job, right?
Oh,
Well, I definitely always knew that I like had the body, you know. I always
Mhm.
had these tits and like this fat
Yeah.
ass, you know. So like I knew people were looking, you know. So of course I would use it to my advantage, but I would never, yeah, of course. Like any smart woman,
Like literally, I'm like, who the fuck didn't? Shit.
it's
right?
there's the old saying that like, oh yeah, men rule the world, but that ain't true.
Oh no.
Fuck no, it's
Oh,
not true.
no, she said.
Oh no.
Nah. No, we like to think that we're in control. Like, I like to believe that I'm the boss of the household. My wife lets me believe that, but oh no. I know the truth.
The whole place would fall apart.
And plus, if I ain't getting it in, I mean, then there's an issue, but...
Right.
Fucking gotta mow the goddamn lawn tomorrow. Better be getting some action, that's what I say.
You gotta get some action.
Yeah, right. Then his wife gets home and he's like, "No, I didn't say that, honey. I never said that."
I'm like,
"Yes, I'll mow the lawn, sweetie. Whatever you want. I'll mow it twice. Fuck it, 3 times. I got you."
that's
The
just
dishes
stupid. I
got
wouldn't mow once. No, the dishes are my chore. I will admit that.
Really?
I do the dishes.
I stay far away from those. Wet food, no thank you.
Yeah.
Wet food, bodily fluids, yes. Wet food, no.
Yeah. Wet food's a little gross. Like, I hate when, like, you throw the fucking some of the shit down the goddamn garbage disposal, and then it's like kind of like just still sitting in like the little stopper, and it's like, man, I don't want to put my hand in there. So then you grab a spoon and you try to push it down.
I fucking hate that.
And it stinks.
I was
It's
gonna
like a
say
war.
like, or it stinks. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So she gets to do the fucking laundry and towels and all that stuff, and it smells all nice. I'm stuck doing the dishes.
That's funny.
Are you in a relationship? Or do you not talk about it? Or you don't have to answer that? Some people don't answer it. Some people pretend like they're not in a relationship. Some people are open about it. Like, I don't fucking know.
I pretend like I am. I do. I have to be honest. Like, I do pretend like I am. But I mean, I don't know. It's not really like that important to me, kind of thing.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they were like supportive of your career and stuff like that, which obviously you do it, and I don't know any girl in the industry who would ever date somebody who was unsupportive of fucking doing porn. You know what I mean?
I mean, of course he would rather me be doing taxes, but it's not up to him. I would just remind him that it's my life, you know? But yeah, no, taxes not my thing. Although I did study economics in college. So I can do taxes, but I decided not to. 'Cause it's not porn.
Yeah, I think porn's probably a lot more fun to do than sitting by the desk.
Oh
doing
my
taxes.
god! Think of all the people people would probably fucking pay you to do their taxes like butt ass fucking naked and shit. Like,
You know what?
That's
You
an
could
idea.
have. That is a actual.
like that'd be hot. Like, I would pay you to do my taxes butt ass naked. Like, I would definitely like.
I'm actually into that, honestly.
That's like the there's those companies that will hire out naked maids to clean the house for you, like while you watch. So you could be like the naked tax lady.
Like, I
I'm
think
so
that'd be
into
hot.
Oh yeah, wear some cool glasses.
Yeah. Oh my god, do it. Like, take my terrible fucking idea, please. Like,
This is a whole business plan now.
oh my god.
So if you you do a few mini vids, but you don't really do like camming or customs for people?
I have done customs in the past. Customs aren't my favorite thing to do just because I kind of get lonely. You know, like I said, with the whole porn thing, like it allows you to like interact,
Gotcha.
you know, with the person that you're with. And it really like allows you to like, I don't know, just like react to each other. You know, I get bored when I'm by myself. Like, I don't know.
It's different. Like, it's different. Like, I have a hard time recording with other people, but I can do shit by myself, like, easy as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get that.
I'm the total fucking opposite. Like, around people, I'm like awkward as fuck. Like, so awkward. Like,
I am the exact opposite. Like, when I'm with myself in the camera, I'm like, well, now what? I'll
right?
just like, chill by myself. I don't know. Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, creep is awkward.
I'm so fun. I mean, I'm still awkward by myself for sure. But like,
last year we interviewed a furry, and it just so happened that Creep and the furry were going to be in the same convention together, and they met, and Creep was like, man, it was really awkward.
I feel like I make people so uncomfortable. But I feel like if you know me, you know that like I'm probably going to make you uncomfortable. Like, you just know how awkward I am, so like it's fine. But like, there's no way I didn't make him feel uncomfortable. Like,
That's really funny. I don't know. I've never been an awkward person.
so bad.
I don't know. I don't know.
You've
Like,
never been awkward?
not really. Like I was always just I never really saw it as awkward. I was
You're
just
just
always
like
kind of
chilling.
me. Yeah, like I don't know. I always kind of like got
Oh
along with
my God.
everybody. Like didn't have any issues. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I float around and I'm chill. I don't
My
know.
only personality trait is awkward. Like,
Stop.
like it's so bad.
Yeah, so if there's ever like a moment of like just silence, it's not because we're don't know what to say. I'm purposely doing it to make the awkwardness with Creep because I kind of find that
Oh yeah, he
awkwardness
fucks
to
with
be
me all the
fun.
time, and then I'll be like, so like red lights and stuff or something. Like I don't know, like I'm gonna eat a banana. Okay, bye. Like like just like fucking awkward dumb shit.
It'll be quiet and Creep like, so what do you got to say, Chris?
Yeah.
And I like to pretend my camera freezes.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. It's so bad. Oh my God. So you can like carry on normal conversations with people like in real life? Like
Oh
how?
God, yeah. I can talk
Oh my
to a
God,
wall.
she's like so fucking like hell yeah, like confident
I'm
about it. Like
telling you,
how?
I can talk to a wall. I will talk to any I really will. I don't know. I feel like you can learn something from everybody.
Oh, definitely. I
know?
agree. I just don't know how to fucking like small talk people. Like I try and I literally end up like walking away mid conversation, awkward as fuck. Just like walking away, just like turning around and like
Smile and
running.
Hence why
Yeah,
Creep's a
I know.
solo act.
But I-
A solo act.
Imagine I'm like doing a scene with somebody and I'm just like, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, I gotta. No, I feel like I definitely thrive in like groups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like good at taking charge and being the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always kind of been like that. But I feel like, like even I carry that with me on set, like
Mhm.
sometimes I forget that I'm not the producer. I'll be like, well, how about we do it that way? And I'm like, nah. In my head, I have to like remind myself to like chill.
To chill the fuck out. Do you
Yeah.
ever like get in fights with them?
No,
Or like get frustrated with anybody or like
not really. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty easygoing. I'm not like a violent
basically
person.
guys, she's
Really, like-
perfect. So
I'm not really like, I would never, you know what I mean, step on toes like that,
yeah, no.
So
But
have you met anybody in the industry that you were just kind of like, I don't really like that person?
one person comes to mind. I won't say, but one
Smart.
person comes
Smart.
and it was like close to traumatizing.
Now I won't
Just-
ask who it is,
yeah.
but is it a male or a female?
It is a male.
Goddamn dudes are assholes.
And I left very upset. And it was just kind of like, the producer decided to not work with him again. And it was just kind of like everybody
that's
decided to like, drop
good.
this guy. Yeah.
That's really good though. That it was like
Mutual.
yeah. And not like on you, but like on him. They understood whatever happened. Like,
Yeah, they weren't all like, what the
I
fuck,
hear horror
Jackie?
stories all the time from like all kinds of people that are like, and they feel like nobody's on their side or like can't stick up for themselves and shit like
I mean,
that.
yeah,
Like,
it's like when you're on set, you're like kind of vulnerable in a way, and especially like girls who are afraid to speak up or feel like they have to do everything that they're told or, don't have any safe words or no's, you know what I mean? Like some girls just don't really have any boundaries, or because they think that they can't. And that's kind of when things go downhill. And I don't know, I feel like I've really gotten a backbone since being in this industry. I used to kind of like let people walk all over me, but
that's
you
good,
gotta learn to
especially
say
with how
no.
new you are. Like that's fucking dope,
Yeah.
Where are you based
I'm a
out
quick
of?
learner.
Where are you based out of?
So I just finished school, so I've been in Jersey.
Okay.
So for
like
the past,
you can't tell. Listen to that accent. Like bitch reminded me of home and shit. I fucking love it.
do I really have an accent? I don't know.
Sometimes
accent
it comes
deaf.
out like pretty good.
Yeah, I do hear it a little bit, but it's not like it's not full on,
No,
Right.
it's not that bad.
Maybe I've noticed that like certain people that I've hung out with and partied, they'd have accents, but like as soon as they get drunk or stoned, the accent's like really like overemphasized.
Oh my God, yes, that happens. That definitely happens. Sometimes I turn into like Snooki and Jay Wow, like after a couple of tequila pineapples. Yeah, no, that definitely, I'm guilty of that for sure. But I'm in Jersey. The past 3 or 4 months, I've been flying out to California every month just to, shoot and do stuff like that. It's funny because the first time I flew out to Cali, I was like, okay, I'm definitely a Jersey girl. Everybody here is slow. Slow. Nobody understands what I'm talking about ever. Nobody gets my lingo.
It's like a totally different fucking world.
It is. It is.
Do you like the fly?
What's the fly?
Like in the airplanes.
Oh, to fly.
Oh,
I thought you said the fly too. I was
Oh.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I
Maybe I
thought that
did.
was new lingo. You like the fly?
You like the fly? What I meant like, do you like the fly?
No, I do. I do. I really do enjoy it.
You'd ever like been frightened by it or anything like turbulence doesn't bother you?
No.
Yeah.
Chris is scared
It
of
excites
flying.
me. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Really? You're
Yeah,
scared?
flying to me is not the best way I can describe it. Like I've been flying the last couple years now to go on vacation and shit with my wife, but like I like to be in control of my out of control. So if something happens and the plane starts going out of control, I'm fucked because I'm not in control of the out of control. Which is why I'm not a big fan of roller coasters, because I feel like when you're going upside down and twisty loopy, you're out of control. I like to be in control of my out of control. So back in the day when I used to drink and do a lot of drugs and do stupid shit and drive, I was at least in control of my out of control.
That makes a lot of sense. I've never thought about that before. I get that.
But it's like a control issue thing, so, I'm working on that.
Oh my goodness, it's funny. Yeah, no, I do enjoy flying. I don't know. I just feel like there's always something exciting on the other end, whether it's home or like a place I've never been or people that I want to see. That's kind of how I think about it.
So when you were in California, did you feel like any earthquakes or aftershocks or tremors?
No.
No?
No. The most I felt was jet lagged.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hear jet lag
Oh, yeah.
sucks.
Time traveling.
I used to call it time traveling when I would drink and black out.
Oh, you fucking would.
That was time traveling for me. Oh, wow, I'm in a new place right now. Holy
would.
shit. Oh, I'm blacked out again. Wait, woke up in a new place. But I don't really pound beers or hard liquor no more. I've slowed down in my old age.
Yeah, I've definitely pumped the brakes. I feel like my shining time was from 19 to 21.
So you
I'm
got
like tired over here.
you got the
I'll, like-
partying out of the way early.
Yeah, I did. I feel like I started young, like I started when I was 16. I don't know, like the most I'll do is like, wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not super into it these days.
Wine's all right, but it gives me a headache.
Yeah, I feel like I get used to it. You drink so you don't have the headache.
What's your favorite kind of wine? Red wine, white wine? Is Infidel maybe a Riesling?
I like red.
Yeah.
I like dry wines. Yeah.
Oh, the dry wine is the worst.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's like
I was just having this. I'm sorry. I have to know. Do you do like wine tasting shit? Like, are you one of those people who like has to like swirl it and smell it and then like cleanse your palate and shit? Like, I was just having this conversation yesterday.
That is actually so funny. So the first time I ever did a wine tasting was for my best friend's 21st, and we pre-gamed it. Like you're definitely not supposed to pre-game a wine tasting, but we did. And it was funny because we were supposed to, do the swirl and smell it and be all elegant, but we were taking it like they were shots. And we were like, wait, something's wrong here, guys. Everybody relax. Swirl it, smell it.
Were people
act
staring at
professional.
you and shit?
Oh, yeah, no, they definitely knew.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
pre-gamed to the winery. Like, come on.
next thing you're like a little sauced up and you're vigorously talking with your hands while holding your glass. Wine's
my
going all over the
God.
place.
The cheeses everywhere.
Oh,
It was
cheese
an
is delicious.
experience.
I like cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese is good. I feel like a brie is underrated. Not a lot of people
Brie
enjoy
is
brie.
good, I will say. Brie's fucking good. I don't eat a lot of cheese. I try to stick to a vegan diet, but cheese
Oh, are you
slaps. I'm
vegan?
Italian. Yeah, I'm Italian though, so it's kind of like there's
How
a
the
fight
fuck are
inside
you
of me.
Italian and vegan?
Right? My dad hates it.
So does your dad know you do porn?
Oh God, no.
No.
I think about this though. I do think about it because we do have a really good relationship. And I just feel like when the day comes that I feel like I have to tell him, I will write him a letter.
You know
And
what
it's
you
funny
could.
because I have the letter written in my phone. Like when I think of something, I'll like add it to the letter.
Oh, I love shit like that.
Yeah. But it's funny because the first time I told my mom that I wanted to do porn, the first thing she said to me was, "You know your father watches porn?"
What guy don't?
And I was like,
Any
yeah,
guy that says he
well
doesn't watch
aware.
porn is a liar.
Do you feel like
Yeah,
he
right.
might like have an idea?
Um,
I feel
I
like that
don't
happens
know.
so much. Like with my friends that like don't tell their parents, and they finally tell them, and their parents are like, "Yeah, bitch, I've been new. Like, come on." Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I told him that I do modeling, which isn't a lie,
That's
but
not
it's
a lie.
not the truth, you know?
You model, you have a dick in your ass. Big deal. It's the same thing.
oh my god, do you do anal?
I do a lot of anal in my personal life.
Hell
I've
yeah.
only done it, yeah. I've only done it once on camera. But yeah, no, I love anal. I love anal.
Yeah, this my bit. You might know. I'm telling you.
I do love it. And it's funny because I tell my friends, like, you need to try it. Even if you just start with a finger,
Same.
you
Yes.
need to try it. Like, don't like, and I just say, I feel like they're ashamed though, you know?
Or like scared. Most of my friends are scared. I'm like, bitch, just do it. Like, just
Right?
fucking do it. Like, here, I'll send you my video. It's not that scary. Like,
A
watch. Like,
tutorial.
it's fine. Like,
Creep has how-to videos.
like.
I did a how-to on how to please a woman. That was fun too.
Oh my god, that sounds hot.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fun.
I remember.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
didn't have to do it. I had like somebody behind me, like doing what I said. You know what I mean? So I'd be
Got ya.
like,
Oh, that's
just
hot
putting
as
it-
shit.
Yeah, it was so hot.
That's fucking hot.
I came quick.
When the internet first kind of came out, I remember when Ask Jeeves came. Was
yeah.
like the new search engine, like the
I
new
forgot
hotness.
about that.
And I think I was like 16 or 17. And I looked up how to eat pussy.
Oh my god, did you really?
Hell yeah.
What did it say? Was it like do the alphabet?
Ah,
Do y'all remember that? I feel like that used to be like the thing. Like,
yeah. I mean, every
Yeah,
guy has
but yeah.
tried it because it's it's always referenced in like pop culture movies or know. So it's like I've done the alphabet. I've done the I don't know. Pretty much everything as far as cunnilingus.
I do love eating pussy. I do. Sucking dick is phenomenal, but eating pussy's an art.
It is. It's delicious, depending
It's
on your
so
partner.
depending on your partner.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some bad vagina in my day, but
Oh,
I
God.
They were
I
just having a bad day. You don't know. They
I
were
know
like,
that, but I still went to.
You're like, it's
I
still
did the
fucking not good right now, bitch.
I did the job. I took care. I did my manly duty. That was.
Did you really? You finished?
Yeah. Got it.
Wow, what a guy.
Admirable.
I went quick.
If I...
That's
my
funny.
my tongue was flicking like a sewing machine.
Oh my God.
She probably thought it sucked. That's why she was like, I came. And I was like, all right.
You're both just trying to get it over with as
Yeah.
fast as fucking possible.
That sounds like a bad porno.
See, I'm real good at eating vagina, but I'm a lousy fuck, so.
That's funny.
No, it's not.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Double Penetration Podcast, folks. Demon Seed Radio
Double
Networks.
penetration. I can't wait to be double penetrated. Speaking of, I haven't been, but I think about it often.
Yeah.
It's funny because like if I'm just having like regular sex, whatever, like I'll think about it like, why is there not a dick in my ass right now? Like I will think that. And I just for the day to come, I'm so excited.
Do you have something planned? How does that do you I mean obviously you pick what fucking gigs you take and shit like that, obviously. But like can you say like, hey, this is what I'm like, do you go through an agent or like do you self-book or like
So in California, I self-book, but in Florida I don't.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, yeah. So, like, if I wanted to plan the double, like, if I wanted to plan who I were to do the DP with, I can. So, I would just go to California and do it, you
Oh,
know?
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's cool. I have like those two options.
That's good. I
Um,
didn't know you could like have like an agent or whatever you would. Is that what you called it?
it's
Like
by
I don't know
state.
what you
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So like do that and also like do your soul like on your own shit.
Yeah.
That's really good. I thought you were like contracted like fucking heavy crazy.
I mean, it is
Okay.
a contract, but it's only to that state because they only have licenses for that
Mm,
state kind of thing, you know?
that's dope. I never knew that.
So you're not
Yeah.
like contracted with like one particular studio. You're kind of a
No.
freelancer where you can bounce
Right.
around. That's cool. At least you're not like
Hmm.
tied down to one place. They're like, well, we don't want to make a video yet. No, we're kind of
Well, the
waiting.
thing is, some agents will make girls think that they're tied down, and the girls don't. I mean, me, I looked up the California laws because,
Yeah.
you know, I just wanted to educate myself. But no, some girls will believe that they can't, that they have less of a voice than they do, you know, and then that's when the whole controversial glorified pimps, you know,
Mhm.
like those kind of things, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's just a messy situation. So I just make sure that I got myself covered, you
Gotcha.
know.
You have to.
Yeah, but I
You
want to do my
always have
first
to look up
DP with
yourself.
definitely like 2 BBCs. That's my
That's your
definitely the plan.
specialty, BBCs?
Yes, DP with 2 BBCs.
Wow.
All my guys are gonna fucking love you. I'm telling you, they're gonna fucking love you.
That's incredible.
Do you have a website like with all your or like just do you want to throw out your did you throw out your minivits link earlier? Like do you want to just toss it out there?
Yeah, so my website is fuckingjackie.com and that has my Instagram,
love that.
Twitter, my vids, my OnlyFans, that really has everything. My email for custom videos. Yeah, fuckingjackie.com.
Is it FUCKING or just, you leave off the G?
Oh no, the G's on there.
Oh, okay.
Fucking.
She's like, well, it's like fucking.
Like
you know?
fucking
Yeah. We're not fucking, we're fucking.
When you know it's real.
I think that's a
Mhm.
really good website. FuckingJackie.com.
That is the best thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
I wanted to make it say something, you
Mhm.
know, but I feel like I wanted to almost do a sentence, but I felt like that was enough.
It definitely says something, and I'm here for it.
No,
And it's so easy. Like,
Right? It's very easy to remember, easy to say. I'm never going to slip up. Nobody's going to spell it wrong.
I better go out and buy fucking Mr. Chris Steele before somebody else goes out there and steals it.
And I did buy it too. I bought that shit, so it's mine forever.
Oh yeah, it's the way to do it. See, I've had a domain now, and I let the .com finally lapse because I realized I wasn't doing anything with it for the last 3.5 years.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So there's people out there that know the .com, others don't. So if you guys want to go steal that one, fucking have at it. I don't care anymore. Who do you really want to work with in the industry? Like, who's like your number one dude, number one chick, number one trans person, if that's what you want to do?
So, I mean, I don't know, like I'm super into girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's like a new thing for me. Like the first time when I was younger, I thought that I had to go to jail to be with a girl. I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah, that was so off track, but I had to just say that. Like I literally thought that I had to go
I
to jail.
fucking love that.
But yeah. No, so I'm super into girls right now. Obviously, Lana Rhodes is like my number one. I love that bitch. Like I'm
Oh,
obsessed with
yeah.
her. I mean, she's unfortunately kind of like retired from the porn game, so
Maybe you could
that's dead,
persuade her to get out of the business for one last romp.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, she does do her premium Snapchat stuff, but I'm obsessed with her. I love Riley Reid, of course. Who doesn't? She's like a little firecracker.
Oh yeah.
I met Kendra Sutherland when I was in LA the first time. She was such a sweetheart.
Is she the girl that got famous for masturbating in college?
Library girl, yeah.
Yeah, library girl. She's hot.
She's hot, man.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot. She's like the face of Vixen too, and Vixen is like my dream.
Yeah, she was recent. Well, I don't know how recent. Maybe within like the last year, she was at the Hustler Club in Detroit dancing, and I couldn't make it out there because I really wanted to see her, just because it was like I fucking like, because like I didn't really like get out of like watching porn. I just kind of like stopped following it and like paying attention to the girls and who they were, because it was just like, I'm busy being a drunk and trying to get laid. So but then when I saw that video, I was like, this chick's, man, she fucking did something.
She's fucking hot as hell, and she even looks better in person.
Yeah,
she's incredible.
She's pretty awesome. She's done some other radio interviews that I listened to, and I'm like, man, she's hilarious. I'd like to get her on someday.
Yeah, I think she had a threesome with Jeezy and Halsey. Like,
really?
That's like, yeah, that's dope.
With Halsey, Michigan's own Halsey.
Yeah,
She's pretty hot. She's a good singer.
yeah, she's super
She's hot as fuck.
I can sing good too, but I just choose not to.
Oh my god.
I've been called a
Jesus.
songbird, you know. Could belt it out, but why? I got better things to do than sing.
Like watch porn.
Exactly. Have you like stumbled across? I don't know how much porn you actually look at, but have you like gone through like tube sites just to make sure somebody's not stealing content?
Oh yeah, no, I'm on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is,
Mhm.
kind of thing. But
I
you know,
found
there's
Creep on
just-
there one time, and it ruined my heart on. I'm still mad at her for it.
oh my
What? Oh, that time you saw my video?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
that is so funny.
Creep and I, like, when I first met Creep, I was like, man, this chick's fucking hot. Now it's just like, god damn it, she's like my sister, and her tits are fucking popping up
Yeah,
on
like
my
it's
Twitter.
fucking weird. Like I don't like to listen to Chris talk about like sex and shit. I'm like, I'm literally gonna fucking vomit, dude. Like I'm literally gonna fucking like hurl. Like
I can't remember what we were talking about one time, but we were talking about my pre-cum, and Creep, she's like, can we stop talking about your pre-cum? Because I think I told her I leak a lot.
like I just cannot. Like it's just, you know what I mean? It's like your family. Like you just don't like.
Totally understandable.
You don't
there's
go
limits.
there. Like
There's definitely limits.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. Creep's got a nice set of jugs, so
you're like, well, now that we're talking about him.
she's got a good set. I'd bat him around if I was a single guy and not basically her brother.
Stop! Like I'm gonna throw up. Like
It's like a dead heat in a Zeppelin race with this broad.
Like I'm gonna hurl.
That's fucking awesome.
Well, we're almost out of Jackie time because she has a hard out here in a few minutes. But you want to promote everything one more time, and then we'll promote it. Well, probably two more times, but.
Of course. Okay, so my website is fuckingjackie.com, and there you can find the link to my many vids, OnlyFans, my Twitter, my Instagram. It's all on there. But my Twitter, again, is JackieOhh7, 2 H's. JackieOhh 7.
Why the 7?
You know what? When I was making it, they automatically put the 7.
Really?
Like, they did not ask. They did not say JackieOhh was unavailable. They just slapped on the 7, and I was pissed.
That's
the most real ass answer I've ever.
It ruined it for me. It ruined it. I was like, you know what? 7 doesn't mean anything to me.
Well,
Can you change it?
I can't. No.
Well, maybe
I don't think I can.
I think you can. I've changed.
I mean, you're probably branded so much at this point anyway. It's like, fuck it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I remember how pissed I was. I was like, oh my God.
Well, but it makes sense when people go, Jackie. Oh, see, because you got 7 H's.
7.
So it works.
It works, but I was pissed.
I fucking hate it.
I bet. I would be mad.
I got
too.
like 1,000 followers in a day. Like the first time I made my Twitter,
Fuck,
I was like,
$1,000.
it was like crazy. I was growing so quick. I mean, then I slowed down a little bit, but I was
Cause
like,
you hot
what
as fuck. Like y'all, this bitch is hot as fuck. Like, like y'all gotta go watch this bitch fucking gag on a dick. Like it's
right?
hot.
That's what I'm saying. I love that shit. I really do love that shit.
Like, she's fucking precious.
She's precious. She's fun. She's personable. She likes dick. She likes eating pussy. What more could you ask in a
She's
gal?
not awkward. Like, hello.
She's not creep.
Y'all gassing me out here.
If creep ever retires, I know who I'm calling to replace her.
That's funny.
Because, Jackie said she likes DPs or wants to do one. So, I mean,
Oh, absolutely. I cannot wait for that day. This podcast got me even more hype.
Oh, shit. So
I
technically,
know, it was mad funny. Like, she just tweeted, she's like, I want to be on a podcast. And somebody I think that listens to our podcast or follows me or something just like sent her a bunch of fucking names. I was like, bitch, like, you cute. Like, let me know. Like, fucking.
so
Yeah, because
technically,
I listened to a couple years and I was like, oh, sign me the fuck up.
we're almost your first double penetration. Technically, we are. Technically.
You're like halfway.
Yeah,
Technically, halfway, yeah.
It'd be like if I wore 2 condoms and creep had a strap on with 3 condoms on. It's almost there.
Then we'd be closer.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
That is so funny.
Just trying to be silly, I guess.
That is
You? No.
No.
No. Did you get any more podcasts on your agenda?
I got a couple offers, but I was like focused on this that I haven't
Hell
really
yeah.
entertained them, if I'm being honest.
So are we your first podcast that you've been on?
Yes.
We broke your cherry.
My DP cherry.
I love that.
Kind of.
I always like
DPP.
because I've been interviewed. I've been on a couple different podcasts now, and I've interviewed people who are like, oh, I've always wanted to be interviewed on a podcast. I'm like, fuck yeah. And then I watch them grow as like, their YouTube channel. And I'm like, you know what? I was there and I had them on way back when they only had like 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Now they're at like fucking 200,000. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I always love watching people grow,
Yeah, it make like for me, like now that like we're friends basically, and I follow you on Twitter, I'm gonna see you grow and see JackieOhh conquer the world.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so excited for my journey, and I've only just begun. I felt like I've learned so much about
I'm
myself.
excited for your journey. Like, I am so fucking excited for you. And like
Thank
proud of
you.
you. Like, you already coming in this bitch, like being a boss ass bitch. Like, hell yeah. I love seeing that shit.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm really so excited.
Plus, it's good that I really like your energy. You're very like, you seem like a go-getter. You know what you want. You don't seem like you're gonna take anybody's bullshit. And so, like, that's good, and you seem like a genuine person, and I feel like as long as you're true to yourself and genuine, I think you're going to make it far and accomplish what you want to accomplish, because you just seem like that person that's ready to just grasp this world of yours.
Yeah, and I can't even tell you how many people have said that to me too, so it kind of like everything just kind of like, I always just really trust the process too, and I just make sure that I keep a good head on my shoulders.
Right.
I do a lot of, self-care shit, mentally, physically, emotionally, just make sure that I'm all there, especially in this industry. You can't be slipping up, like I had a scene the other day that we had been planning for weeks, and like I was just having like a bad day, like all day I did not feel like myself, and it was planned for like 7 at night, and like I was just going through something, and I was like, hey, listen, like I am so sorry, like I'm not this kind of person, but like I am not myself, and I just cannot be naked in front of a camera right now, and I feel like being able to do something like that too is just goes to show, that's really important.
It is. Do you want to, I have one last question, because you said you were Italian. Do you call it sauce or do you call it gravy?
It's gravy.
Damn right.
It's motherfucking gravy.
Damn right. Why don't you plug yourself one last time? We'll let you get out of here and, do what you got to do.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed being on this podcast, my first DPP.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're very welcome. And we'll have you on again if you would like, because this has been pleasurable. And honestly, this was a quick 45 minutes.
Like, I was thinking the same. This shit's flying by, but fucking thank you so much for coming on.
We covered
honestly.
a lot of fun stuff.
Hell yeah, we did.
Absolutely. A lot of fun stuff.
Next time, we'll get into butthole cereal bowl.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll get into the freak shit next time. The wet, sloppy shit.
Hell yeah. Sounds good. JackieOhh, on Twitter, fucking Jackie.com. You could find all her links, all her fun stuff, all her smut. And fellas, it's fucking awesome. So go check her out, Jackie. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so very much, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, JackieOhh is the shit.
I fucking love her. Like, she's fucking awesome.
I feel like...
My man's gonna love her. I'm telling you. Like, I'm gonna show him this bitch later. Like, when he gets here, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you gotta look at this.
Like, you gotta check out this broad.
He's gonna fucking love her. Like, I already know.
She's cool. She's good. She was a good talker. That's what I like. Somebody that can carry conversation. And
Okay, I get it. You hate me.
No. And she had good audio. Me being an audio person, and I really like that. She was clear, crisp. But now the sexy's gone. We're talking about audio, or at least I am. 15 minutes to kill, creep. What should we talk about?
We should talk about... We got 15 minutes to kill.
15 minutes to kill.
Damn, I don't even want to talk about anything anymore. Now I'm depressed.
I know. We lost our new friend. She had to dip out. Should let her know.
We
Wow.
should talk about... I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. I was so excited and ready to talk to Jackie, and then, I get it. People have things to do, so...
I get it.
I didn't expect to have to
Not
fill
us
15
ever.
minutes.
We never do shit, but other people.
No, I don't do shit.
Other people. We could talk about. Well, I don't even know if we could talk about that.
No, I don't know.
We could just sit here and say I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we could just spend the next 15 minutes talking about what we could talk about.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
It finally turned to summertime here in Michigan.
Dude, I was just gonna say, how's the fucking weather there? Because it's like 100 motherfucking degrees here, and it's hot. It's too damn hot. Like, it is too damn hot. Like, literally, I don't sweat. I don't fucking sweat. I don't sweat. Like, I might get a little clammy, but I've never sweat.
And so
I've had like beads of sweat rolling off my whole entire fucking body lately. And the AC in my car hasn't been working like the past 2 days because my car's fucked up again. So, like, it's rough.
maybe you just need a recharge of the Freon.
No, it's this fucking like it's the same issue I had before. Like, I don't know if my car has like a fucking recall or what the fuck.
Recall.
But it's the fucking temperature sensor gauge.
Oh, okay.
I've replaced it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
It breaks every fucking time. It always has like a warranty. So like that's good.
Is it like a
but
lifetime?
it just goes out. Like if it's too hot or it's too cold, it fucking breaks. And then it just says my car's running hot, like obviously because it's broken. So it shuts off my AC and shit. And then it'll say like my car's overheating. So I have to like pull off the fucking highway and stop it and then restart it and then get back on the fucking highway and like almost fucking die because I'm not like, I can't maneuver shit like that. And it's a whole fucking thing and it's hot as fuck and it's just hot.
I had my old ass Explorer. My AC went out, and I thought I bought like the recharge thing, and I recharged it, and it still didn't work. So I was fucking bummed out. Turns out I needed 2 cans of the recharge.
And that was it.
Yep. I went like 3 summers.
Shut the fuck up, dude. That's some shit I would do. That is fucked up.
And I was just like, you know what? The heat still works. I got windows. I had a sunroof, so who gives a shit?
It's mostly winter there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know what? 2 cans of that shit. It's like fucking the goddamn North Pole blowing out of those vents. But I don't have that problem now.
That's fucking crazy.
But I thought my truck wouldn't start this afternoon. It didn't. It took a little bit.
Why?
It's like it's 2017. It shouldn't be fucking...
It should be golden.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy a new car.
I don't buy. I lease. Fuck buying.
I can't lease because I drive too much.
Oh, that's true, too.
So, like, a bitch really be putting miles on.
I have... I always would be like... you know, when I would hear like commercials like ultra low mile lease, 10,000 miles a year. I'm thinking,
Why?
like, who the fuck would
Why would you do that?
10,000
Like,
miles?
that's like below what a normal person like drives anyway.
Hey, guess what? I've had my truck now for almost 3 years, and I just rolled 10,000.
That's insane. I've put like 100,000 miles on my car in like a year.
I don't drive as much. I have a 4-mile drive to work every day. All the grocery stores or, you know, whatever else that we have to go to for like errands and shit, it's all fucking within 3 miles, 5 miles of my house because of the city. I don't live in the fucking shit country no more.
Yeah.
I grew up in this shit little town called Carlton, Michigan, right? When I was growing up, there was not a single stoplight in this town. It's actually called a village. It's not even like
It's
city.
called a village.
Yeah, it's the village of Carlton. They do not call it a city because it's such a shit town. But anyways, I remember when they put in the stoplight. And it was fucking awesome. We all sat there at the Coney Island watching it.
Awesome.
Like, man, look at that light turn green. And like, there's no fast food in Carlton. Nothing. I think there's a Subway now. There's a Subway.
I was about to say, there's probably a McDonald's.
No, there's not. The fuck there is. Hell no there. The reason why they don't, well, I don't know if it's the real reason, but the reason that I always heard growing up is that they never put a McDonald's or Wendy's or any of that shit is because they didn't want kids leaving the high school to go to the restaurant for
people
lunch.
did that shit at my school all the time.
But other schools had
fucking-
open campus, so I was always like, well, why can't we have open campus to go get McDonald's?
I've never heard of open campus. We didn't have that shit. My friend skipped school one time, stole a lawnmower, and drove to McDonald's.
On a riding lawnmower?
On a fucking riding lawnmower! I would have killed to see that shit. I would have killed to like see them on the side of the road or in the road.
Did they get in trouble?
Yeah, they got in fucking trouble.
They
got in trouble from the school for skipping, and then they got in trouble for the lawnmower shit, and then they got like grounded too from their parents, obviously. Like,
but did they get their value
they
meal?
didn't like go to jail, but they got their McDonald's because they came
hell
back
yeah.
to school with it on the fucking lawnmower.
I would never even consider stealing a riding lawnmower as a means of transportation to get to a fast food place. Just would never dawn on me. But I vaguely remember, this is probably a good 15 years ago, there was a guy that lost his license because he had so many DUIs, and they finally took his license away. I'm almost positive they put boots on his car. He didn't give a fuck.
Really?
He would drive to the liquor store on his riding lawnmower, and they got pissed at him for doing that. It was a big news story around here. Oh yeah, it was hilarious. He would drive his riding lawnmower all shit-faced.
That's fucking funny.
Addiction is a motherfucker, but if you're driving a riding lawnmower to the liquor store, why don't you get more than, a day's worth of booze? Get a week's worth at least.
Very true.
You fuck.
Fucking rookie.
I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
He's probably in jail.
Hopefully he's dead.
Oh my god, don't say that.
Hey, he's driving drunk. He could have killed.
That makes me sad.
Oh. As you laugh.
It's me. He's not old, so it really don't bother me that much.
Yeah.
I'll be over it. I'm already over it.
Yeah. He's not old. Actually, he might be
Dude,
old.
I want this car so bad.
What kind of car?
I want a Subaru Crosstrek, but an orange one.
I don't know.
That is my car. It's like on my monitors. It's like everywhere. It's on my vision board. Like
Your vision board.
my vision board's not even done because I ran out of fucking ink and I'm too cheap to go buy fucking ink. Like that's how cheap I am. Like I don't want to buy ink.
I'm pretty cheap myself.
Like it's bad. Like I'll buy shit for other people, but when it comes to me, I'm like $1?
Fuck that.
$1? Like hell no. Like I don't have the worst time spending money on myself.
I like spending money on myself. Makes me feel good.
If I'm like having a manic episode, like okay, but still I usually just buy shit for work, like lingerie, like for work, like something productive. Like
Right.
I rarely just like buy something for me, like
Well, that's not
rarely.
fun.
I bought a record player though the other day.
Did you? You gonna get some
Yeah,
sweet
it makes
vinyl?
me so happy, huh?
You gonna get some sweet vinyl?
Yeah, I got Michael Jackson vinyl. That was for my wish list, I think. So thank you. I
Which
got a couple. I got like a Khalid vinyl.
which
and
album
somebody
from
else.
Michael Jackson?
It was the one with Billie Jean.
Oh,
I can't think.
he's a liar.
The one where he's laying down with the animal when you open it up.
I want to say it's not. Is it bad?
I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's Thriller. Maybe it is Thriller.
I can tell you in 1 second. I can't think for shit. Like, I am out the fuck of
I'll be
it.
honest. I don't
Like,
celebrate Michael Jackson's catalog as hard as other people do, so I don't exactly
I love
know.
Michael Jackson. I don't know his whole life story. I don't get into anybody like that. Like, there's no famous person that I like know where they were born, how old they are, their age, their height, their weight, their family history. Like, I don't ever do that.
There's like my heroes when I was a kid growing up that I liked, and I followed their career and shit like that. But I never really gave a fuck about somebody's like upbringing.
Oh, it is
where
Thriller, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson used to be cool.
But yeah, no, I just don't know. Like, even if I am curious and I look into it, like, I forget 5 fucking seconds later. Like, I just
See, I really feel like as much as I love the internet and technology and Google and getting answers instantly, motherfucking Google has made people dumb.
oh my god, so fucking dumb.
Like, I really like as far as like schools go. Like, what type of curriculum?
They don't do cursive anymore.
Really?
No.
How the fuck are you supposed to sign your name?
I heard that from people in a few different states, so I don't know if that's actually true or not. I don't know, but I heard they don't do cursive.
Probably is.
Huh?
I bet you that probably is true in some cases.
I heard. What else did I hear?
The bird's the word.
Burp. I hear like all kinds of shit that they just don't. I hear the parents get worse every year. I hear fucking.
I hear now that in schools they're finally teaching kids how to be adults and do adulting things.
I wish we had that. Like, I wish somebody taught me how to like do my taxes in school or fucking, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't do my taxes. I have my mommy do mine.
oh, it's so cute.
Do my taxes,
know what I
mother.
mean? Just like adult shit, like shit that we actually have to do. Like, I don't do fucking trig in real fucking life.
Yeah.
But I do need to know how the fuck to like cook a steak. I can't cook a fucking steak.
Oh, I'm the
and I
fucking
took
man at
culinary
that.
in school. And I went to culinary school. Like, that was my like career of choice. I still can't cook a fucking steak. Like,
Tell you what, your boy Chris Steele knows how to fucking cook a steak.
Like, it's bad. Like, it enrages me. Somebody was trying to tell me how to cook a steak, and I got so mad. I'm like, I've already fucking tried it. I don't want to talk about this. I have to go. Goodbye. Like I got so fucking mad.
Now, do you have a cast iron skillet?
Yes.
See, that's the proper way.
And I've tried it. I just fucking suck. There was only one time I cooked a decent steak, which means like you could kind of chew it. And I was proud of that. That's about as good as it's going to get.
Creep, it's the little victories that count the most.
That's it.
That's what I've learned. You know, the big victories mean a lot, but it's the little ones that mean the most. So it's like, yeah, that one time you cooked a steak, it was good, but you know what? You're hanging your hat on that one time, and that's a good thing. At least I think so. You don't want to dwell on the fact that you can't cook a steak. You're holding on to that. Yeah, I cooked that steak good one time. I'm pretty good at cooking steak. I've said that like 6 times already.
I know.
Acknowledge me!
Chris, I'm so proud of you that you know how to cook a steak. That is so amazing. That is so cool. You're going to have to cook a steak and fucking mail it to me since I can't fucking cook a fucking steak. Maybe just like write your recipe down.
I don't have a recipe.
Well, your like method, like
method?
how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, we really can't get into steak talk right now because
no, it'll just frustrate me anyway. But if you if you fucking write it down or text it to me, then I can read it when I feel like I can handle it.
How about this? How about this? Next time I cook a steak, I'll fucking make a sweet video and I'll put it
All
somewhere
right,
and you
then
can
I
watch
can
it.
watch it if I can handle it.
I'm pretty good at cooking, man. I tell you
I'm
what.
pretty moody.
I'm getting pretty good at cooking shit.
I love cooking too.
I cooked chicken the other day. My wife ate it in a cold salad today. She's like, this chicken still tastes good and juicy. She's like, I don't know what you're
Really?
doing, but your cooking has gotten so much better than when we first met.
That is dope.
I'm getting good.
That's dope.
Fuck yeah. You know what else is dope?
What?
The motherfucking Beverly Hills Cop theme is dope. We went a little bit long because sometimes I forget how long the outro music is.
That's all good.
Yeah.
We'll cut it short.
Everybody
We'll
likes.
make it quick.
Well, you know what's funny? Last week we were exactly 1 hour to the dot,
That's crazy.
which has never happened before. We're always either a minute or two over, a minute or two under. Whoops. So pretty fucking sweet,
Pretty fucking sweet, y'all.
folks.
You know what else is sweet?
I don't know what else is sweet, creep.
I was getting ahead of myself. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, I was just going to say, folks, before we get to our plugs, remember, visit our friend JackieOhh7 on Twitter. That's JackieOhh, the number 7. And fuckingjackie.com, which I think is a phenomenal website. I love that. Fucking JackieOhh, or no, fuckingjackie.com, right?
Yeah, fucking Jackie.
Fucking Jackie. That's why I had to ask her: is it Fuckin or the G? Because she's getting both, getting all sorts of fuck. 6 ways to Sunday. I'm assuming on her awesome website.
That's what the 7 should stand for.
I think so. Creep, how about you tell it?
Follow me on Twitter at CreepXQueen. Go to my website, creepqueen.com. Instagram, CreepXQueenOfficial. My only public Snapchat is CreepQueenXXX, and that's the motherfuck it, y'all.
That's it, y'all. Folks, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Chris Steele. That's MrKrisSteel, and on Instagram. And I don't really do anything with Snapchat, so. And I'm not even Mr. Chris Steele on Snapchat.
I'm not even that.
Yeah, I don't even know what I am on Snapchat. Couldn't tell you. But folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for rating and reviewing. And as always, thank you for being a friend.
Hello, I am your announcer, Bethany. Please remember to rate and review 5 stars on iTunes. Rating and reviewing helps out the show. Thanks for listening to the Double Penetration Podcast with your hosts, Creep and Steele, on Demon Seed Radio Network.